Hey, what's going on, guys? Slade Hart here. What I wanted to do today was I wanted to share with you a series or one exercise from a series of exercises that I use to warm up several times a week. I got the exercises actually out of a book called Pumping Nylon, and the book is by a guitarist named Scott Tennant, and it's a really, really great book. You ought to check it out. You can probably find it on Amazon. At least that's where I found it. Anyway, at the very back of the book, he's got a series of 120 right-hand studies by a man named Mauro Giuliani, who apparently is a guitarist, I believe, from the 20th century. Anyway, these studies, you can see them right here, they're going for about 5 or 6 pages, are essentially based around 2 chords, a C major chord and then a G dominant 7 chord in first inversion. And what I want to do with you is share with you the very first one, the very first exercise, show you how to do it and show you how you can use it to kind of not just warm up your fingers, but also kind of perk up your ear and get your kind of musical, get yourself musically astute and ready to practice and to play. So I'm going to go ahead and show that to you really quickly. It's a really simple exercise and it'll be very easy to memorize. So I'm going to toss this down there. All right, so what you want to do is get your guitar ready, get it in tune, and what we're going to do is we're going to start with a C major chord, and we're going to be arpeggiating it, and we're going to start by plucking the C on the A string, so this note right here, the C, and we're also going to pluck the C, the high C up here, that's being played with your index finger, and then the open E string, the open high E string. So we're going to play all of those notes together, starting out. And what we want to do is we want to listen for a balance between the notes. So you have 3 notes sounding together, 3 pitches, 2 C's and an E. And what you want to listen for is, you want to be able to hear all 3 notes. Let's just put it that way. So you want to hear this low C, okay. You want to hear this C up here, an octave above, and then you want to hear the open E string, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to play those 3 notes together, and you're going to listen for all 3 and make sure you can hear them and they sound about equal. Most people will have trouble with the middle note. In this case, it will be this high C right here. And that's just because the middle notes tend to get washed out by the notes that are either the lowest or the highest, just because those tend to ring out a little bit more, especially with the way most people play. So once we can hear that, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to play it the arpeggio. We're going to keep plucking the C and the E with our index finger and our middle finger while we pluck the C followed by the E and then the G with our thumb. So it'll sound something like this. Okay, so it's C, E, G, C, like that, and we're plucking da, 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 da. We want to be able to hear that da, da, the C and the E with the E in the bass, the G in the bass, and then back with the C in the bass. So it's dun. Then what we're going to do is we're going to switch to our G dominant 7 chord in first inversion. And all that means is that the B, the note B is going to be on the bass. So we're going to be playing the note B on the A string, which is at the 2nd fret, and you can use your middle finger to get that B. We're going to be playing the D on the B string, so you can use your pinky finger on the 3rd fret, and then we're going to get the F on the E string, and you can use your index finger to grab that. So when we play just the opening notes of the arpeggio, the chord, it should sound like that. And again, what we're doing is we're listening for the 3 notes. In this case, we have a B, a D, and an F. Now this should sound kind of dissonant. It's supposed to, especially with this B and F sounding together. But you just want to make sure that you can hear all 3 notes. So I'm going to play them. They all sound nice and clear to me. I can hear all 3 of them. And so again, I'm going to mimic the same motion that I did with the C major chord. and I'm going to play the B with my thumb, the open D string, the open G string, and then the B again while I pluck the B and E strings, or the D and the F on the B and E strings. So it'll go like this. Okay. Do, da, da, do. And again, we're listening for the balance in the notes, make sure they're balanced together, and then we go back to the C major. And so really quickly, all the exercise is this. Okay, it's a really simple exercise. Really, the reason I use it is to kind of perk my ear up, open it up, get it ready, and also kind of helps get your fingers nimble. If you want, you can check out the book Pumping Nylon, or you could probably find another copy of the Giuliani Right Hand Studies for Guitar if you want to look at all 120 of them. They're pretty fascinating, and they get progressively more and more difficult to play. Anyway, I hope this helps you. Anyway, let me know. If you have any questions, let me know, and I hope to talk to you soon. Thanks a lot.